When a car gets older, there are growing maintenance costs for keeping it on the road. Insurance companies seem to be the main source of proper collection of old cars. At the end of the day, it appears that basic wear and tear will bring a car to the point that it simply is too hazardous to keep on the road. And insurance companies recognise this.
The end of life of vehicles came in a year ago. Has there been any change in the number of cars now being dumped up in the Wicklow Mountains?
The Pure project still receive a number of reports in relation to abandoned cars up in the Wicklow Dublin upland areas, but since the end-of-life vehicles was introduced, there's been approximately 20% reduction.
20%? So how many cars roughly would that be?
It's over 50. Over 50 a year.
Right, so that's making a big difference, isn't it?
We have seen a difference in it in relation to the phone calls coming in and relation to recovery of these cars in the upland areas.
So what sort of damage are they doing?
Well, if you look at the various components which exist within a car, you have battery acid, you have various oils, gearbox oils, you have hydraulic oils, you also have petrol and so forth, and they actually leach into the soils and they cause soil erosion, they cause a huge amount of problems to watercourses, and then a lot of the cars itself, the components, the metals and so forth. So there's a huge amount of environmental impact that caused by cars being left in the landscape.
What advice would you give to somebody that's got an old car and it's come to its end of life?
My advice would be to bring it into the registered centres, and you can bring them in for nothing. It costs nothing. It's free to deliver these cars. They can give you a certificate of destruction, and then you know that these cars are not ending up in the environment. Don't give them to any garage, don't give them to anybody who calls to your house. You can bring them in yourself. It's just like recycling your electrical goods, your cans or your bottles, and then you're doing your little bit for the environment.